Yes, dear friends, let us discuss prepositions. Prepositions play a very vital role in English. If you want to construct a sentence, you need to use prepositions. And the meaning of the sentence depends entirely on the preposition that you are using. Therefore, very carefully we have to use prepositions. If in place of one preposition we use the other, the meaning of the sentence will be entirely changed. Okay? So, taking it into consideration, we have to proceed with the chapter on prepositions. There are some prepositions which may make an entire change in a sentence, in the context. For example, deal with, D-E-A-L. Deal with means to behave or to treat. And deal in, D-E-A-L, deal in. Deal in means to have a business of. Say you have a business of wood, then you deal in wood. Somebody has a business of flour, F-L-O-U-R, flour. So he or she deals in flour, not with. In the same way, if I say, look, a cow is coming towards you, you may not get startled. You may not even change your position. You may keep standing where you were. But if I say, look, a cow is coming at you, you will instantly run from the spot. Why? Whenever I change the preposition, I replace towards with at, it means the cow is coming with all postural or gestural position preparations to hit you with its horns. So you can understand very well what a huge change is brought about in the sentence only by changing a preposition only. Okay? So now, the introduction having been completed, I would like to invite your attention to the whiteboard. Now we shall deal with what is there on the board. Some verbs can be followed by at or to with a difference in meaning. Clear? Some verbs, not all the verbs of course, some verbs can be followed by at. You may use at after those verbs. You may also use to, to, after those verbs. But the meaning of the sentence with at and the meaning with the sentence with to are absolutely different. Let's pick up some example sentences so that the matter becomes very lucid to all of us. Shout is followed by the preposition at. Shout at. Shout at somebody. You must have heard this phrase, shout at. Shout at somebody when you are angry. So when do you shout at somebody? Not of course when you are very pleased, when you are very calm and quiet, but you are very angry. You shout at somebody. Perhaps they have done something wrong to you. They have done some harm to you. So you are shouting at them. He got very angry and started shouting at me. When you shout at somebody, it indicates that you are not very pleased with them. You are angry with them. And so you are shouting at them. when you scold somebody, when you rebuke somebody, when you abuse somebody, you generally shout at them. Okay? Next, shout to. I have already told you that shout may be followed by at or to. So in the first sentence, we have used at after shout. And the second sentence, we are going to use to after shout. Shout to somebody so that they can hear you. You are trying to draw my attention to something. So when you are willing to draw my attention to something, you are shouting to me, not at me, because you are not angry. Say I'm walking down the left side of the road and you are walking up the right side of the road. It's a fairly crowded road. So you know me. I've not seen you. You have seen me. And then and there, you start shouting to me, not at me. Hello, you, Mr. Chakravarti. Why? You are trying to draw my attention to you. So you are shouting to me, not at me. But say, I have done something wrong to you. And then you happen to spot me somewhere. You start shouting at me. Hey, you, I'm not going to leave you. I will, of course, I will take legal action. This way you start shouting at me because you are very angry. All right. He shouted to me from the other side of the street. You shouted to me from the other side of the street or from the other railway platform. You shouted to me so that I look at you. Okay. Next. This is all about shout. Shout at and shout to. After that, throw. 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 Throw means, throw, hurl. Hurl, hurl. Throw. Throw something at somebody or something. When you throw something at somebody or something, in order to hit them. In order to hit them. H-I-T, hit them. You pick up a stone and throw it at your enemy. But don't do this. It is just for making an example sentence. I have used this kind of a sentence. It doesn't mean that we should fight against each other. Not that. So, throw at. The old teacher got so angry that he picked up the duster and threw it at the naughty boy. At the naughty boy. In order to hit the naughty boy, he threw it. So it must be followed by the preposition at. A-T, at. Here the example sentence. Somebody threw an egg at the minister while he was on the stage. It is a very controversial example sentence, I think. However, let's just read this. Somebody threw an egg. Egg, E-double-G, egg. Somebody threw an egg at the minister. Maybe the minister has said something to hurt that man's self-respect or a certain community's self-respect. And the man from the crowd throws an egg at the minister while he is on the stage. It is in the past tense, therefore here written he was on the stage and here it is threw. So if you make the sentence in the present tense, then also the preposition will not be changed. Preposition will remain the same. Throw at. So the actor forgot his lines and started talking gibberish. Someone from the audience threw a sandal at him or her. Okay, actor though I'm not. I need not say hard, but nowadays this because of the gender issues nowadays. So actor is used in case of both male actor and a female actor. Previously, we used to use actor and actress. Nowadays, also people use, but very seldom because it is the use of the word actress is thought to be a little insulting. People think, some people think, I don't think that way though. I think you also don't think that way. Okay. Next, throw something to somebody. Now, if you throw something to somebody, what do you throw it for? Throw something to somebody for somebody to catch. You are playing cricket. All right? You are the wicket keeper. Suddenly you pick up the ball and throw the ball to the person or to the bowler. Throw the ball to the bowler or to the fielder beside you at the sleeves. Okay? So throw to. Say you want me to catch something. You throw that to me, not at me, my dear. Please, no. Don't throw that at me. Then I shall be injured. So you throw to me and I catch it. Let's see the example sentence. Dinky. Dinky is the name of somebody. Dinky shouted, catch, and threw the keys to me from the window. From the window, she throws the keys to me so that I can catch the keys. Next, care about. Care is followed by about. Care is also followed by for. Meaning, the meaning varies. First, let us see what care about means. Care about somebody or something means think that somebody or something is important. When you think that somebody is very important to you, then you care about that person. Not for there, okay? Care about. For also you may say, but I will come to it afterwards. But care about. For example, he is very selfish. He does not care about other people. He does not care about other people. Why? Because he is very selfish. A selfish man or a woman, whoever be there, a selfish person always looks after his or her own interests. So he or she does not care about others. That means he or she does not think that others are important. Say there is a man whom you like too much, or you just feel that that person is very important in your life. And then you say, oh, you are talking about him? I care about him. I care about him. That means I regard him as an important person in my life. Care about. So, example sentence, he is very selfish. He does not care about others, other people. Next, see. We say care what, where, how, etc. without any preposition. Care is sometimes used without any preposition. Neither about nor at and nor for. Okay? So, what is that context? When care is followed by a nominal clause, generally starting with what, where, how, etc. Why? Here you see. We say care what, where, how. Care plus the clause that starts with what, where, how, why, etc. There you don't need to use about. Let us see the example sentence. You can do what you like. You can do what you like. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Look here. I don't care. Then this care is followed by a clause, and this is a nominal clause. a noun clause. Care about what? Care what you do. Care what you do. Or you may say, instead of what, you may use where, how. As somebody is asking, would you kindly show me how to cook this dish? Then you get a little angry, you are a little irritated at the time, and you say, I don't care. Or here, as the example sentence given, I don't care how you cook it. How you cook it. How you cook it is the nominal clause. So after care, if there is any nominal clause beginning with what, where, which, how, why, then generally no preposition needs to be used. Next, care for somebody or something. We also care for something, certain things, or we care for somebody. What does care for mean? Care for means to look after, to nurse, okay? To nurture, care for. For example, Ellen is the name of a person. Ellen is 85. 85 years means 85 years of age. Ellen is 85 and lives alone. He needs somebody to care for. He needs a nurse or he needs an ayah to care for him, to look after him. There is a small baby in your house, you employ somebody to care for that baby, to take care of that baby. Care for means to take care of or to look after. So this is all about this lesson, which I designed for this particular video session. We will be discussing more chapters on different grammatical elements. But today, this is enough, I think. But I shall request you, when you watch some English movies or when you read some English books, try to follow the use of prepositions there. Then the matter will become clearer to you. Do that, please. When you talk to people or when you listen to people speaking English, try to follow the prepositions that they are using and why they are using the prepositions. Try to understand that. The more you listen, the easier it becomes to you. Only one particular video session on the chapter of prepositions is not going to do the trick. You need to study more, but you don't need to study just, you don't need to mug up. Mug up, I mean to memorize as you did before your examinations, or you do before your examinations. Your examinations are around the corner, so you are mugging up the lessons. It is not necessary to do in the same way, okay? You just simply take it a little playfully and try to learn the use of different prepositions. It will be a nice game indeed. You will enjoy it, my dear friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you feel that it is important for you, if you care about me, please write a few comments. And if you don't care about me, you don't need to write, but I shall be very sad. I know that my friends care about me as I care about you. Truly, my dear friends, I care about you. And for that reason, I think of different lessons. And I think, I just think very deeply how to design a lesson so that it can be presented in a very easy manner, in a very easy way to you. See you again in the next session. Bye-bye.